Ian here at MAPerformance for another video review of the WRX. It's been a while. Where have you been, Ian? Everyone is asking. What's up with the WRX? Everyone's asking. I'll tell you what's up. I'll tell you what's up with the WRX. It ain't got no engine. The latch is stabbing me in the back of the neck. Hey everyone, it's Ian, your favorite WRX guy on the YouTubes. Coming at you, Cottage Grove, Minnesota. MAPerformance. Holla. We got quite an update for you guys and gals. About 5 months ago, I was doing some data logs, and one of the connecting rods broke in half and went through the top of the engine. There's a big hole in it, so it's really fun. But we got some really cool stuff in store. Let's go inside and take a look what we're gonna do to this beauty. All right, everyone, here she is. This is the original engine that we just took out of the WRX. As you can see, I did some damage. So I got this little rod guy here that broke, and found this out on the road. Here's the wrist pin that I found on top of the intake manifold. Couple pieces of the piston that broke. A little piston ring action there. A little broken spark plug. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I was doing some data logging and getting on the freeway. I was in third gear, right at red line, and that was it. Saw a lot of smoke, heard a bunch of rattling noises. She had enough. So we're gonna try to go a little bit bigger and better. Not gonna break any records here, but we're gonna try to make it hopefully into the 400 wheel horsepower range, and I'll show you what we're gonna use to achieve that goal. All right, everyone, I'm gonna show you a couple new toys that we're gonna use on the WRX build. So currently, we have new block halves that are out getting cleaned up and machined. I've got a set of heads, thanks to Phil over at Moto East, which came off of their Project WRX. The heads are slightly ported. They've got GSC valve springs in them and titanium retainers. We're gonna reuse the factory valves. We might do a little bit more porting just to kind of clean things up, but those are also in the machine shop right now getting worked on. So what we're gonna use for this build, the guys over at Manly have been very generous and has helped me along the way. So we're gonna be running a set of their 86.1 millimeter pistons, the Turbo Tough I-beam rods, and the King XP series bearings. These are a tri-metal race bearing. So I can beat on them 3 times as hard. I think that's what that means, right? Tri-metals more than dos metals, uno metals. This is the fun one though, guys. No offense, Manly and King. So I decided, since we're gonna be putting some stronger internals in, I don't wanna just stick with the stock turbo. So this is the Steam Speed STX 67. No, I didn't go with the big one. Why? I talked to the guys at Steam Speed for hours and hours and hours, and they claim that the 67 is the best fit for the FA20 period. Just overall response. I'm hoping to have pretty much close to stock spools time, and if I can squeeze another 50 to 70 wheel horsepower up top, that would be great. So I'm super excited to test this out. They also sent us the revised TurboSmart actuator, so we're gonna swap that over from this one, and this is the current turbine housing that's on the market. However, but they were generous enough to also send us a prototype turbine housing that's got a slightly larger AR than this. So what we're gonna probably do is bolt this on as is, do some testing on the dyno, then we'll remove this turbine housing, swap it over to the new one, and we'll see if that makes any improvements. If so, they may end up just going to the other turbine housing altogether. So along with this, I also figured I might need some more cooling. So Michael at ETS, very handsome fella, look him up. He's got a 3-inch front mount on the way that we're gonna also be putting on. And then I've upgraded the clutch to handle all of this with ACT. They've got a new HDSS clutch kit coming out for the 15 Plus WRXs. So I'm going to hopefully get that here in the next couple of weeks. And again, we're going to have a lot of updates on the car. Now that we've actually got the parts, things are finally moving along. So in the next series, we'll hopefully have the engine put together, get some video of that, and then it's got to go in the car. We got to do some break-in miles, which hopefully I can get done as soon as possible. And then from there, we're going to shoot for some more power. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for your patience. I know I've been away for a while, but it's been busy here. We're selling parts like crazy. Mo's having babies and taking weeks off of work. Otherwise, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. What are you doing, man? I mean, like, we're like lonely without you, so.